What's up, friends? Josie here again. This time I'm going to take you through a walkthrough. I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of the Linux operating system you just installed on your VirtualBox for ethical hacking training. Now, I know a lot of you guys are new to Kali, new to Linux, new to ethical hacking, new to virtual machines and all of this stuff. So I intended to make this video as a first boot up into this Kali Linux virtual machine you just installed, so that you could use it as a launch pad or as a starting point to get to know about some of its functionalities. Because in this video I'm going to be showing you through the settings, showing you through some modifications you can do on the system, how the system operates, so you could use this going forward to learn how to continue learning on your own. And I'm well aware some of you guys know a bit of Linux operating system. You could still stick around and you could find value in this video. Maybe one or two things you do not know about, you could just find out in this video. So stick around to the end. Thank you guys. Let's get started. I just really hope you've not forgotten your password, because if you do, you're gonna create another virtual machine. Okay, let's log in here. Alright. Now, I'm not going to follow any pattern, so we'll just begin with what we can see right here. The first thing you observe at the top of this panel are these workspaces. Is my mouse working? Oh, of course. Okay, now you see this is Workspace 2 and this is Workspace 1. I know you guys are coming from the Windows world. You are not familiar with what workspaces are. What these are Linux's way to help you be more productive, so that you could, instead of cluttering all of your single workspace you have as it is on Windows with all of your folders and programs you're running, you could have something like workspaces like this, where when I switch to Workspace 2, see there are no programs running here right now, but I could go ahead and add some. Let's say probably I open up my file manager here. Now this is the file manager. Yes, and it's looking a lot like what you have on Windows. And I could go ahead and also open something else. Let's see. Let's open something for Multimedia. Alright, Parole Media Player. I think I'm hearing of that for the first time. Now you see, I have both Parole Media Player and the file manager opened. Now that is for Workspace 2. So when I go over to Workspace 1, you see both of those applications didn't follow me here. So that is just a great way to organize your system. And while we are at the workspace, you see this is like the taskbar on Linux systems. This is not only for Kali. You see this on other Linux operating systems. Now you see this is the taskbar. You could this is normal. Just click to bring it on. Click to take it off. On the Workspace 2, that is the same thing you see. I could click to take off and click to restore. Okay, now for customizing, normally this used to come with 3 workspaces, but that's not a problem. You can just right click on the workspaces and go to Workspace Settings. Here you find all the settings for workspaces. Now if I click on this plus right here, I'm going to add one more workspace, which you can see right here. Then you get the point. Click to get more, or click to undo. I'm going to leave this at 3. Then you could rename the workspace. Maybe you could say this is where your media workspace. Then you could say this workspace for your browsers. Go ahead and name it however you wish. Or maybe if you're a coder and you are using Linux as your day-to-day operating system, say this is for programming. Anyways, this is down to user preference. Whatever you wish to do right here it doesn't really affect what goes on in the workspace, but it's just a way to name it. Okay, now for these margins, I don't know what that is. I'll just leave that. Then up next we have a bit of, let's say, programs up here that are pinned to the start menu. Now this is Kazam, is a screen recorder, and I don't really know why a screen recorder will be pinned to the taskbar of a ethical hacking distribution. This should be, in place of this, the developers could have put something like Sublime Text or a text editor of any sort. So I'm going to go in there and remove this. So that's how you can remove things from the launcher, and you can add. And let's go into the launcher settings and see how we can. No, that's not the launcher settings. I think I'll just find that out from the menu. And when I go into settings, and yeah, panel. Now on this panel settings, you could turn this to vertical if you wanted, and I don't think that's looking nice. Then you could, then let's leave it as horizontal. I think that's better. You could lock the panel if you wanted. You could unlock, or you could lock. What that means is you won't be able to add any more items to this panel. Now you could set the panel to automatically hide intelligently when perhaps a window is coming to hit it like this. I think. Oops. Now how do I get my panel back? Always. Can you give me my panel back? What the? Are you serious? Okay, let's do this for now. Let's clear that out. Then, okay. I don't know. Probably because I'm recording, that's why that is misbehaving right there. But anyways, you could go ahead and test with these settings. And I don't like to mess around with things of this nature. Now, for the items where you could add what you want to see on this panel. Now we have the menu, the whisker menu, followed by a separator. This vertical line right here is a separator. Then we have the show desktop, which is this directory menu, the launcher, and so on and so forth. So if you wanted to add maybe the space between these items right here and these are too close, you could go ahead and press on the add button, and a list of available items you could add to the panel will appear. For now, I'm just going to add in one more separator, and when I do that, that will be added to the bottom. If I go to the bottom, I can move it up to where I wanted it, or to where I want it. Beg your pardon. Let's see. I want it just after this terminal right here. Where is that? Oh, I haven't gotten to there yet. Yes, launcher. Okay, that's the separator right there. Now we have 3. Okay, and also you could add more panels if you wanted. Oh, if I press on this now, another panel will be added. Let me close this out first, and if I add more and more panels will be added, but I don't really see the need for these. I'll just click to remove all these. Now make sure you are not selecting panel 1 to remove it. If you do remove it, I don't know how you get it back. You will just fiddle with the settings to bring that back. So I'm going to remove panel 2 we created, and I'm going to remove panel 3 we created. Alright, so that's how you can configure this panel. So one more thing, what I like to do, I usually like to change the color of this panel so that it pops off of the main color of the desktop. If I do remember where that is, that should be in Okay, panel settings. I don't see color anywhere here. Let's try properties. No. I'm gonna have to click a bit to find that settings. Now I'm showing you the same thing you're also gonna do. You have to click a bit to find settings when you are fiddling with Linux operating systems, and that's a good way to learn how to use any piece of software, operating system, or what have you. Prior to this video, I think I found that I'm just gonna try to see, okay, or Workspaces, to see if I can find that menu again. Oh no. No, not multimedia settings. Where did I get that settings before now? Oh, there it is. There. You can see. That's how we learn things on the Linux operating system. Just click around and fiddle with the system a bit, and you'll pretty soon be able to navigate your way around and learn new things. Now I'm going to change this to solid color, and the color I selected before now was green. So you see, and that pops. Go ahead and change it to whatever color you wish, or if they don't have the color you want, here's the custom color palette. Choose your color there, and this is also down to user preference. Choose whatever you want in these settings. Okay, now I like the way this is popping out of the screen, which is blue right here. Now the next thing we're gonna be looking at is we're gonna get into the settings and maybe check what all these are. Alright, for favorites, these are links to some programs and shortcuts on your web browser that the developers of this operating system deem fit to be shortcuts or favorite, as they call it here. So this terminal window is already showing up right here. Terminal emulator is already showing right here. File manager is already there. Now this text editor was what I was talking about. Should replace Kazam. If these guys are watching in the next update, please replace Kazam with a text editor. This is a hacking distro. We won't be recording videos here. Let's see how to add that to panel. Add to panel. Now that's the panel. So we can add to panel. And that we add. Did that add? Let's see. Okay. Let me do that again. Remove from panel. Oh. It's been added and it came to stay here. So now let's go edit that and bring that to where we can access it. So we did that before at settings, panel, and items. So the panel will be at the bottom, I guess. No, editor, I beg your pardon. Editor. Why can't I find it here? Probably it's going by a different name. I can't see it. Okay, you get the idea. If you do check on yours and you get to find the editor, do look for a way to put it closer to this action menus right here. Alright, now this is what the editors look like. You could type go ahead and type whatever you wish and write whatever code you wish. Okay, I'll just close out of that and show you something else. Alright, now on the settings, recently used items will show up here on recently used. I think that does not need any explanation. Now all will bring up everything we can set, we can configure, we can use on these settings. And you can see terminals, This is a bunny program, an archiver, workspaces, Von Hub, the web browser. No. Just go in and check all these ads for yourselves. Now we have Firefox browser. In the previous tutorial, we made use of this to get to open a website, my website actually, where we copied some codes to paste into the terminal. These are a list of all items you could see on your Kali operating system. Now on the settings page, take the time to maybe explore each of these settings. You could see something that is of value, or something you would like to customize, and just go ahead and do that. And for 42 Kali and offset links, and these are links to Kali resources for Kali boards, Kali docs, where I highly recommend using this official Kali Linux documentation website. It will teach you a lot of things. A lot of things I know using the Kali Linux operating system, I learned from reading the documentations. Come on, people, read the documentations. Maybe I should just open this right here now, if I have internet. Oh, while that is loading up, let's check out something else. Then we have accessories. Accessories are like this application finder. Okay, that has loaded up. The Kali docs is loading. When you come here, go ahead, click introduction. These are base images. This is from where we downloaded the images we use in installing this operating system. You can see right here. And this is a gentle introduction to Kali Linux. Read all of this at your spare time. Should I use Kali? Download the Kali default passwords, the Kali history. Just take your time and read through all of this. This will help you a lot. Trust me, I've been there. It has helped me too. Now, where were we? We were in accessories. Clipman. I'm not going to take the time to go into all of this because this will just take a long time. Okay. Alright, let's go into internet. For internet, we only have Firefox browser. You know what that means. I know what that is used for. And for multimedia, we have the Parallel Media Player like we've seen before. We have Kazam, it's a recorder. We have the pulse audio volume control. This is to control and adjust volume. And CD and DVD burning application. Of course, if you like to burn CDs, SF burn is here for you. And for Office, we have dictionary. Go ahead and use the dictionary if you wish. Then for other, we have the Kali undercover mode. Okay, I must confess, when I first saw this a moment ago before I started recording this video, I was taken aback. I couldn't help but just click to see what I will find. Now, just give it a moment. Give it a moment. And boom. We have our Kali Linux operating system being camouflaged as a Windows operating system. Can you believe that? I felt like screaming when I first saw this. This is awesome, man. This is awesome, guys. Kudos to the developers of Kali Linux. This is really, really good, awesome. Now you see, everything just looks like Windows here, except that when you click into this menu, it still does look like Windows, but yeah, the settings, every links looks like Linux. It looks like Linux, but it doesn't feel like Linux. Okay. Now the icons are, mimicking exactly what we should have on Windows. See this Windows logo right here. The charge being looking like Windows as well. And down here, if I can see right. Okay. And you see our Firefox browser that is opened, looking just like the taskbar we would see on Windows. If I load that up, everything looks fine. And this undercover mode, you could use it to deceive your friends that you're actually working on a Windows computer, whereas in fact you are using a Linux operating system behind. And the terminal emulator, which is looking like Windows command prompt, if I click to open that, we would have our Kali terminal. Let's go ahead and see if this works. Who am I? Here I'm root, and let's list some folders. Wow, this is working great. Thank you, developers at Kali. This is awesome. One thing I would like to check if the workspaces, whether workspaces will work here. Let's see. Where did you see workspaces before now? Spaces. Alright, let me just leave that. Okay. So, now I know what some of you guys might be thinking is this would have just been fine and dandy if we didn't have all this to betray that this was a virtual machine, like this menu bar up here and this status bar below. But I'll show you how to get rid of that and just blow this virtual machine to full screen, so much so that you can't tell that it's a virtual machine or not. So let me do that. So if I come into machine and settings and down to this user face menu, you will see the what is it called now, the status bar, the VM status bar, and up here you see the VM menu bar. And you could go in and individually click off items you do not want to appear. No, I don't want to do that right now. Or you could just simply disable the entire status bar right here. And when I click OK, you see that status bar just disappeared right there, leaving us some space. And I could do the same for this menu bar. I can see right here now. The same thing, go to settings, user interface, and you can control what items you want to be taken off of the menu. I don't want to do that now. I just want to disable the entire menu bar. And when I do that and I click OK, boom, that is gone as well. But if you want those menus back, you could either come from the VirtualBox manager to restore those, or you could just use the shortcut like I like to, by pressing the right control key on your keyboard. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, you press the right control key on your keyboard plus the home key. And when you do that, all those menus become accessible to you again. Now the home key is actually close to your backspace and your delete key on your physical keyboard. Okay. Now I know another thing you might want to also remove is this Windows bar right here showing that it's a VirtualBox VM. Okay, now to do that you have to go into full screen mode, and that would make that window disappear. Now go ahead and press your right control key and letter F. This menu will appear. Click on switch and you will become into full screen mode. All of your menus on your Windows taskbar will fade out, leaving only this menu showing just like this was the operating system you are working on. Now I know you are not able to see the whole screen now. I'm going to pause this recording and restart my recorder to capture the whole screen. Yeah, so we are back. Now you can see the full screen, but you could still see my Windows taskbar. But if I click on the VirtualBox VM, all that will go away. Now there is no way for anyone to be able to tell this is a VirtualBox machine, let alone tell it was a Kali Linux VirtualBox machine. So everything here will just work as normal as you would have it on as you have it on a real computer. I think I even like this interface better than the one being offered by Kali. If I were to use Kali Linux, I think I will just set this camouflage mode as my main mode. Why not? It's beautiful. I like it. Okay. Now I think that's all I have for you guys in this video. I've been able to show you around a bit within this VirtualBox VM so that you can get comfortable, and from here you can continue to learn on your own. Whatever thing you want to know, Google is your best friend. Google things up. That is one of the traits of an ethical hacker, your ability to be able to find answers when you need them. How you get it does not matter. So far you are able to find a solution to the problem you are having at hand. That's all I'll be having for you guys in this video. Thank you all for watching. It's been your Joe Easy. See you on the next one.